Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of a Spotlight series. In today's episode, we are diving into a subject that's transforming the Indian legal landscape, cybersecurity. To guide us through this critical topic, we are honored to have with us Advocate Mr. Pavan Duggal, a Supreme Court lawyer and one of the leading experts in cybersecurity, cybercrime law, and artificial intelligence law. Let's jump right in and uncover the challenges and opportunities in this evolving field. Stay tuned.
So move to you, Mr. Duggal. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Dr. Pavan Duggal. I'm advocate in the Supreme Court of India, specializing in cybersecurity, cyber law, and artificial intelligence. I've been working in this space for the last more than 2.5 decades, and I've been extensively involved both with the government and the private sector in this regard.
Could you share some of your notable cases related to cybersecurity and how they have shaped the understanding of cyber law?
Well, every case brings along with it its own unique kind of characters and features. But I want to take a recent case where one of our clients had lost about 4.96 crore rupees as a result of internet fraud on the internet. But they acted quickly. They came to us. We immediately took action and worked closely with law enforcement agencies. And because of our swift action and going to the court the very next day in getting court orders, we were able to get a total amount of 3.85 crore rupees back out of total of 4.96 crores. So this is one latest case that's happened where it's once again re-establishing the confidence of the people that the system has the requisite wherewithal, where if you act quickly, then clearly you can be able to get your monies back as well. But if you are not going to act quickly, then your monies are going to be gone. Today, when you become a victim of a cyber fraud, your primary concern is not that catch the guy who's done the fraud on me. Your primary concern is, well, let me get my money back. And therefore, the focus is to now shift back on recovery. People must be able to recover their monies. And if you are able to utilize the legal frameworks accordingly, you can be very proficient and maybe even lucky in getting your monies back. So each case brings across its own remarkable features, but it'll be interesting to see how things actually evolve in the coming times.
Yes. Mr. Duggal, given that cybersecurity education is still lacking in our country, what are your thoughts on this and how do you think we can address this gap?
Well, I'm very clear that these times are times which are of transient nature. And that being so, you will have to go ahead and enhance your capacities. That can only happen by creating more awareness, by incorporating cyber law, cybersecurity as part of the school curriculum from the first standard onwards, and by continuous programs of sensitization, capacity building. Why? Because today, technology is moving at a very rapid pace. And if you are not going to be made aware of how technology is going to be misusing or how you could potentially become a victim of newly emerging kinds of artificial intelligence crimes or cyber crimes, the chances are very high that you will become a victim of such a scenario. Therefore, capacity building has to be enhanced. Number one, by enhancing the course curriculum in schools and colleges to make it more topical. Number two, by making sure that these programs on capacity building are initiated by the government and by the law enforcement agencies and also by the private sector. And finally, the onus is on us individually. We have to make sure that we must adopt cybersecurity as a way of life. We cannot just say that, look, I can do anything on my device. Something happens, it's the responsibility of the government. Sorry, it's your responsibility as well. So we will have to start encouraging people to adopt cybersecurity as a way of life.
Great, sir. And my third question is, could you recommend a movie that highlights cybersecurity issues?
Well, Die Hard 4 is one movie that I will recommend to all of you because this is one movie which was potentially fiction at the time when it was made, but it's already a ground reality. Today, hackers and cyber criminals are targeting not just you and your data, but also critical information infrastructures for the purposes of prejudicially impacting you and your data as also your reputations. In this kind of an ecosystem, therefore, it becomes absolutely essential that you look at these kinds of films like Die Hard 4, try to learn from them, find out what kind of mistakes were being made by the proponents of the film, and try to avoid making the mistakes. Look, we don't have the much of a time left. We will have to be learning as we go. We have to realize that we are now riding a running tiger. And that being so, we'll have to constantly calibrate our strategies in such a manner so that we can continue to balance our use of technology while, on the other hand, protecting our data, our privacy, and our digital rights per se. So that's one big movie that I think I like to recommend.
Great, sir. So would you like to tell something to young lawyers?
Well, I would like to tell to young lawyers that you will have to start adopting technology very quickly. About 10 years back, there used to be a dictum which said that the legal profession has changed the least in the last 200 years. Now, with such massive advancement of technology, I can clearly say that legal profession will change the most in the next 10 years. Therefore, you must be aware of how to go ahead and use technology in a manner that can be befitting, that can be helping you protect your interests and also those of your clients. Because now clients will be coming to you and saying, look, we are on this particular platform or we are having this particular problem. So please guide us. So you will have to make good your cyber skills, hone them properly, and be aware of the latest developments in cyber law and cyber security, as also artificial intelligence as we go forward.
Great, sir. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you, guys. And stay tuned with Club TV.
Advocate Mr. Pavan Duggal is truly making a remarkable impact in society and the law industry with his work in cyber law. Stay connected with us for the next episode of the Spotlight series. In the meantime, don't forget to check out the Die Hard 4.0, a movie recommended by Mr. Duggal. Signing off, this is Rajan Moga for Club TV. Take care and stay safe.